So the boys are out at Battersea Power Station. We've been invited by Mubi to check out the new film starring Demi Moore. It's written and directed by Coralie Fargeat, and we cannot wait to see this. It's been much hyped. The question is, does it deserve the hype? Come with us, we'll find out. How's the cocktail going down?
Very nice. It's quite nice that the cocktail comes with a syringe.
Not menacing at all, is it?
No, not at all. Unlike the woman behind us, can you see? There's a woman behind us who's got massive stitches down her back.
I did film quite close. I thought that defeats the object because you'll be able to see the makeup, or maybe it's real. It might be real.
It's very strange. Very strange.
Strange environment, atmosphere.
Yeah, there's like syringes all over the place, weird cocktails,
Gloves, rubber gloves.
I was given a rubber glove when I came in. Don't know why.
You're not complaining.
Not complaining. Not the first time either. But yeah, we're intrigued.
So I've read a bit about this movie. I've seen a couple of reviews as well. They weren't spoilery reviews, thank God, but I'm really looking forward to this because I've seen the last film that this director made, which was Revenge. Have you seen Revenge?
I haven't seen Revenge.
It's very good. It's revenge horror. It's very stylish to look at, so I think we're in for a bit of a treat tonight.
I'm very excited.
But you haven't watched anything. You don't know anything about this movie.
I vaguely know the basic plot, but not much more, or the basic premise rather than plot.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing Demi Moore in a big role.
Yeah, she looks amazing in the footage that I've seen, in the press shots. So yeah, bring it on. And Margaret Qualley as well.
Yeah, I love her.
She's the daughter of, what's the famous actress she's the daughter of?
Oh, I don't know.
It's somebody quite well known, but I can't remember who it is.
I really liked her in The Leftovers.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was in that.
Yeah,
and she was in a series about a girl that was bringing up her kid that was homeless.
And she had a small role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well.
That's right.
Oh look, there's the lady behind me with the...
Oh, there we go, good shot.
There. That lady's, I think she's had a bit of surgery today.
Yeah.
And the scar's not quite healed yet.
I think she deserves a drink in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah, give her 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to mask the pain.
Yeah.
Right, I'm now walking over to Chris and Dan. You will know Dan. You haven't met Chris yet. Chris, I'm nabbing you. How excited are you about this movie, guys?
Very excited. Yeah, it's great. I love the vibe. We have all the details tonight, so yeah, it's looking really good.
Now, I was talking to Paul about spoilers and stupidly looking at a lot of reviews and coverage of this movie. Have you seen anything? Do you know anything?
I've seen the trailer a lot, which I feel like gives away a little bit, and I've seen reviews saying how amazing it is, but I have tried to avoid any specifics about what actually happens.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
I'm going in fairly blind. I've seen the trailer. I'm getting the impression it's kind of death becomes her vibe with the staying youthful, staying young.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I hope so. Bit of Cronenberg maybe as well?
Maybe.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
All of that, all of the above.
I just know it's twisted and, yeah, not for everyone was one review. That sounds great. Sounds like my thing.
More importantly, how are the cocktails?
I have the substance, the official substance, and it's fine. Yeah.
Chris, verdict?
I think I have the stabilizer, and it came with a little green syringe of like melon liqueur. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I was saying to Paul, that's not menacing at all, is it? Having a syringe with your cocktail. Have you seen the woman at the bar who's got stitches down her back?
I did. It's incredible.
I'm assuming she's part of the cast. Not just hanging out.
Well, enjoy the cocktails. I was having a little grumble because I said they weren't punchy enough and need a bit more alcohol going into this 2-hour-20 movie.
It needs a little bit of a kick, but it's nice. And
do you know how long this film is, by the way?
About 2 hours, I reckon.
Yeah, 2 hours 20.
All right, is that all right?
That's pretty for a horror movie. It's good.
Get the cocktails in.
Love it. Yay.
So we have just come out. I don't know about you guys, but my brain is completely fried from that experience.
Yeah.
Still in shock. A little bit.
It's really hard, isn't it, to talk about it without giving too much away, because we don't want to spoil it, and obviously we've got a full review coming, but
Yeah.
what was your instant reaction from sitting through that? And it was nearly 2.5 hours.
Oh, the 2.5 hours flew by. It was it was a riot.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those films where you stop thinking about anything else except when you watch it. I don't think about life or work or anything like that.
It just keeps ramping up. When you think you've seen it all, you see more, and then it just
Yeah.
more and more fantastical. It is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, and I agree. I feel like in terms of a review, I don't want to say too much at all. I think
Yeah.
it's just one you've got to go and see and know very little about. So.
And it's funny, isn't it? Because a lot of people would say maybe 2.5 hours, you know, it's bum-numbing, but actually every frame in that film was entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's a film with a big message as well. Lots of messages, actually.
Yeah, it had a depth to it, but it was one of those films that whenever you got, not that you ever got bored, but there was always a next thing that you knew was about to happen that just made it so compelling. So.
And it was doing a lot. It was like fairy tale, horror, satire, kind of dark comedy, body horror, like, yeah, a lot.
Oh my God, body horror. I mean, we're all horror fans, but that was incredibly gory. I mean, that was kind of comedic gore, but also, like I say, with a message that's actually quite sad.
Yeah, like kind of tragic, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we sort of sat through it with a nervous laughter, I think, all the way through it as well. So.
There's definitely some scenes in it which turn from like absolute horror to sadness, which really caught me by surprise. Moments where you're like, oh God, what am I feeling right now? Yeah.
Go and see it in the cinema as well. We said that earlier, didn't we? You can't see it on a small screen. It's got to be done in the cinema.
Absolutely, yeah. The sound, I mean, the size of the screen. So.
You need to hear the squelching in.
In 4D, definitely.
Yeah, it's almost like a sensory experience as well as a movie. Like,
Yeah.
You can just go and literally just go and sit and experience it. So go and see it.
Yeah, the sound design was great. So full review coming soon. Thank you, boys. Good to see you all.
Thanks
See you next time.
Thanks for having us.